Hi YouTube and welcome to another video. Thank you. This is December 2nd, Vlogmas 2. We're going to get to the word of the Lord and then we're going to get to the day's project. The word of the Lord today is coming from John chapter 6, and I'm going to start at verse 60. And it reads as, many of the disciples said, "This is very hard to understand. How can anyone accept it?" Jesus was aware that his disciples were complaining. So he said to them, "Does this offend you? Then what will you think if you see the Son of Man ascend to heaven again? The Spirit alone gives eternal life. Human effort accomplishes nothing. And the very words I have spoken to you are spirit and life. But some of you do not believe me." For Jesus knew from the beginning which ones didn't believe, and he knew who would betray him. Then he said, "This is why I said that people can't come to me unless the Father gives them to me." At this point, many of the disciples turned away and deserted him. Then Jesus turned to the 12 and asked, "Are you going to leave too?" Simon Peter replied, "Lord, to whom should we go? You have the words that give eternal life. We believe and we know that you are the Holy One of God." But my very first favorite verse is when Peter says in verse 68, Simon Peter replied, "Lord, to whom would we go?" Because there's nobody to go to except for Jesus. I want to thank you for joining me for the word of the Lord. And we'll get to our project. But first, I want to know, why didn't anybody tell me I had on two different earrings? I was putting all my earrings together. I'm going to pan down. I was putting my earrings together. And when I got to these two, I was like, these are not the same. Where's the other one at? And then when I went to put on my earrings yesterday, when I took them off, I noticed mine are not the same because they're the ones that go to the other one. These two are the same. And these two are the same. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I got on the wrong earrings. So today I'm putting together some more earrings. I'm not sure if I'm going to put these in mystery bags or not. And speaking of that, I'm going to tell you about my craft fair that I had, or my vendor market that I did on Black Friday. On Black Friday, I did a vendor market. I had I think my square said I had 17 customers, and I made $529. And I'll tell you what I sold. I put together some mystery bags of earrings. So what I did was I took some of the earrings that I had that been laying around for a long time, and I put them in mystery bag. I put 5 pairs of earrings in a mystery bag, and I closed it up, and I put 5 studs in a bag, and then I put 5 earrings with hooks on them in the bag. And I sold them for, the studs were $5 for 5 pair, but they were mystery, so you didn't know what you were getting. And the other ones were $8 for 5 pair, but you didn't know what you were getting. So a friend came and she bought a set, and then another lady came and bought a set. And my husband came to visit me at the vendor booth by now, and he asked the lady, "I want to see what you got." And she was like, "No, I don't want to show you what I got." And he was like, "Okay." So then somebody else came and talked to the lady. They were just bantering back and forth. She was kidding with him. But somebody else came and asked her to go and do something else. And she said, "Well, I can't show you now because I got to go." So he was like, "Okay." So then we sold earrings. And then at the end of the event, the lady who bought the earrings came back. And she said, "Oh, I looked into my bag and I love every pair of earrings in there. Do you have any more of those mystery bags?" And I said, "I do, but they won't be the same exact earrings that are in the bags that you got." And she was like, "Yeah, I know, but that's okay because all the earrings were really, really good, and I want to get more." So she bought all the rest of the bags that I had. So I sold 5 mystery bags of earrings at $8 a bag. I sold 7 Addie hat and scarf sets. I sold 3 bracelets. I sold other earrings because, like, on my earring wall, if you buy 3 pair, you buy they're $5 a pair. You get 3 pair for $10. So I sold quite a bit of those. I sold some crocheted hats. I mean, because people who were walking up to the hats, you know, like I had one that was like this earth tone. So a lady came up to me and she was like, I really like this hat, but it looks a little small. And I said, well, go ahead and try it on. So she tried it on and she was like, oh yeah, I want this hat. And so I said, I have other hats too, because I couldn't put them all out. So what I did was, I'm not sure if I showed you guys, but I made a book and I put all the hats and scarves in the book. And so she kind of looked through the book and she didn't see anything else she wanted, because there was another hat in there that was like the hat she bought. She bought a wavy brim hat. And then there was another one in the book, but it was a beanie in the same fabric. So she didn't get that one. And then another guy came up and he was like, oh man, you got hats. So I said, yeah, I got a lot of hats. I said, and I couldn't put them all out. So I have some more, you know, that book right there has all the other ones in there if you want to look through the book, you know. So he looked through the book and he saw one, and it looked at kind of black. And so I let him know, I'm like, you know, this hat is not black, just in case you think it's black, it's blue. And he said, yeah, that's okay. So I showed it to him, and this guy had a lot of dreads. And so I said, I don't know if you're going to get all them dreads up in this hat. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to get them up in there. So he's stuffing his hair in the hat. And I was like, well, I guess you got them all in there. And he was like, okay, I want this one. So he bought that hat. And then I think I sold a couple of other hats. And then, I sold some of my Bluetooth speakers. If you go back on my channel, I showed you all the Bluetooth speakers that I made. So I sold some of those. And then I also sold a custom one. So I'm working on the custom one today. I sent out the mock-up, so I'm just waiting for the guy to approve it, and then I'm going to print it and press it on. And then he also bought one of the plaques for the foot. He bought a baseball plaque. And then we sold a couple of other cups, and then we sold some tote bags. So yeah, we had a really good day. It was really slow. It wasn't a lot of customers, but the day was still really, really good. So I was really, really pleased with that. So I was, so today I'm just working on putting some of these other earrings. I was trying to get together on Saturday, but I was just too tired and I couldn't get them together. So I'm getting them together today because I think I'm going to go back to that market on Saturday, because I can't go back. They have it on the first and the third Saturday of every month. And I haven't been in a while. So I did do Black Friday, and I think I'm going to do this Saturday, because I can't do the third Saturday because my family is having a Christmas party. So I'll be with my family on the third Saturday. So this will be my last vendor event, because my daughter's coming home for the holiday. She hasn't been home for a while. She's in the military, so she's gonna come home. So I'm gonna spend time with her. I'm not gonna be trying to go vend. I'm gonna spend time with my child, my adult child. And yeah, so that's all I'm working on. So I'll come back and I will show you the plaque. I'm painting the board right now, and then I will show you the cup that I'm working on. So that may be tomorrow's video. And then we'll go from there. We'll see what else we'll have for this month, because I'm trying to do a video a month in the month of December, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining. God bless you. I hope you enjoyed the word of the Lord. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Be blessed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, my friends.